Imagine a crisp Saturday morning, a fresh cup of coffee in hand, and the unwritten adventure of a planned trip to Ireland dancing in the mind. The question arises, what's the best way to voyage from the bustling city of London to the Emerald Isle of Ireland? The answer, as it often is with travel, depends on a few factors: time, cost, and experience. First up, the quickest option: flying. The skies offer a swift path from London to Ireland, with flights typically lasting just over an hour. Several airlines offer daily departures from London's major airports to various destinations in Ireland. The cost can vary greatly depending on the time of year, day of the week, and how far in advance the ticket is booked. Booking a few months in advance, especially outside of peak travel seasons, can net some real bargains. Next, the scenic route, the combination of train and ferry. This journey starts with a train ride from London to Holyhead in Wales. From there, a ferry sails across the Irish Sea to Dublin. The train journey usually takes around 3.5 hours, while the ferry takes about another 3. The cost is often comparable to flying, but the real draw here is the opportunity to relax and take in the changing landscapes, from the English countryside to the Welsh coast, and finally the Irish Sea. The third option is driving. This requires a journey of around 7 to 9 hours, depending on traffic and the exact destination in Ireland. The route typically involves driving to Holyhead and then taking a ferry to Ireland. The cost of petrol, tolls, and the ferry can add up, but this option offers the most flexibility. Stop at a quaint Welsh town for lunch, or take a detour to visit an ancient castle. The journey becomes part of the adventure. Finally, for those who prefer the waves, a cruise might be the best option. Several cruise lines offer voyages from London to Ireland. These trips can last anywhere from a few days to a week, depending on the itinerary. The cost is usually higher than other options, but includes accommodation, meals, and entertainment. Plus, waking up to the sight of the Irish coast appearing over the horizon is a truly unforgettable experience. Planning a trip from London to Ireland involves weighing up these options and deciding which one best suits individual needs and preferences. Whether it's the speed and convenience of flying, the scenic beauty of the train and ferry, the flexibility of driving, or the luxury of a cruise, each option has its own unique appeal. So, as the coffee cools and the day warms up, the adventure begins to take shape. The path from London to Ireland, while not always straightforward, is always filled with potential for unforgettable experiences. After all, isn't that what travel is all about? Not just the destination, but the journey itself. Whether it's the first trip or the 50th, may the information provided serve as a guide and an inspiration. With a little planning and a spirit of adventure, the journey from London to Ireland can become a cherished memory to be revisited time and again. Safe travels.